Hola, muy buenas, soy XVII, bienvenidos a mi canal, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de Greedfall. Como siempre y antes de empezar, daros las gracias a todos por vuestro apoyo y por estar ahí. Como os acordaréis, en el episodio de ayer nos encargamos de liberar a nuestro querido primo, que la lió parda en un bar. Y también nos encargamos de liberar a Jonas, el marinero del barco que se había perdido. Bien, también os dije que, de hecho, en estos momentos tenemos que ir a hablar con el capitán Vasco para indicarle que su crewmate ha sido liberado y que ya se puede volver a incorporar a la tripulación. Al terminar el episodio de ayer os dije que iba a trastear un poquillo con el tema del intercambio de armaduras entre personajes. Y como veis tengo aquí una nueva flamante armadura nueva. Y también había subido a nivel 2 y quería ver qué es lo que se podía hacer. Bueno, os lo explico muy brevemente. Como veis, básicamente lo único que le he cambiado ha sido la armadura. Le he puesto la de mi querido compañero El Soldado. Se la ha puesto a él. Básicamente es lo único que he hecho. Porque le quería cambiar otras armaduras, pero como os voy a enseñar ahora, aunque no sé si se va a ver exactamente. A ver, este es... sí. Aquí no se ve, pero estas botas, por ejemplo, estos guantes, por ejemplo, y estas botas piden Constitución 1 de requisito. Como yo todavía no lo tengo, pues no me las puedo poner. También otra cosa que le puse nueva fue al aumentar el nivel, le puse este puntito de aquí. A ver si lo cojo bien. Para esto mejor el ratón. Eso es. El nivel 2 de armas de una mano. Para hacer un 10% más de daño. Y eso es todo lo que hice fuera de pantalla. Y ahora ya sin más, pues vamos a seguir con lo que es en sí la partida. Vale, pues tenemos que ir al Capitán Vasco. Vamos a ver el mapa. Estoy un poco perdido. Vale, ya está. Por lo menos las distancias no es que sean muy largas. Yo en un principio pensaba que era más grande lo que era el mapa. ¿Y este por qué tiene un simbolito este aquí?
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
What will be your official title on Teer Fradee? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Vale.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
O sea que con la excusa de hacer labores burocráticas, lo que quiere es echarnos un ojo encima. Vale. A ver. Tenemos a su grumete.
Are you ready to leave?
Well, not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. What about you?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Vale. Más reputación con una facción.
Be back soon, Captain.
Pues mira, con la tontería casi hemos subido ya a nivel 3. Vale. A ver qué misiones tenemos entonces ahora. Mercancía de la Guardia de la Moneda. Habla con el contramaestre del cuartel de la Guardia de la Moneda en Nueva Serene, vale. Esta es la que no podíamos terminar, esta es la que tenemos que llevar a nuestro destino para acabarla. No hay contratos, así que... la gran salida. Avisa al embajador de la alianza del puente del que vas a partir. ¿Esto dónde está? A tomar viento fresco. Pues vale, vamos a darnos un paseillo hasta allí. Lo que se parece mucho esto es, en cuanto al juego, la enfermedad. Es como si fuera la peste, pero aquí lo han llamado de otra forma. Las ratas muertas por la calle y tal. A ver. Esto tiene que estar aquí. Está. A ver si hay por aquí alguna caja o algo para saquear. Parece ser que no. No hay nada para saquear. De acuerdo, para adentro. A ver.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teer Fradee. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Pero antes de irnos, vamos a ver si te puedo sablear. Iba la madre que... Qué fácil es evitar que te roben. A ver. ¿Esto qué es? Lo del... No, pero vamos a ver. ¿Puedo encargarme de este tío? Pero esto es lo del charlatán. Vale. Tengo que ir por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. A ver, vamos a ver. Todo lo que nos dé experiencia ahora hay que aprovecharlo, que luego seguro que nos cuesta un montón. Ahí está. Este es, ¿no? Sí.
Citizens, I present to you panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Menudo piquito de oro.
Heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is.
Seguro que ese es el cómplice. Por aquí ya habíamos pasado antes, lo que pasa es que no teníamos la misión activada. A ver, tú. Embaucador.
Finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Me voy a llevar
I want to be
todo.
certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Tiene una cara de mentiroso, asqueroso.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Vamos a ver, por aquí podemos ir. No, vamos a dar la vuelta. Ahora me mosqueo porque veo a este con la armadura del otro y pienso que es el personaje equivocado. A ver, ¿se puede abrir? Sí. Espera. ¿Esto tiene guardias o algo? No, pero hoy va. Para mí. A ver. Perdón. Sí, pero que sea un gran experto. Y si ya decía yo, la madre que lo parió. Decía yo que tenía que haber guardias por algún lado. Coge esto. El antídoto. No, hombre, ay mierda, me equivoco del alquimista. Una habitación. Dame cosas. Vale, un par de monedillas de oro. No está mal, no está mal. Vale, ¿y ahora qué es lo que tengo que hacer? Vale, ir a hablar con el charlatán. De nuevo. No, ahora con el antídoto me da igual, o sea... Vale, vemos con él. A ver qué me cuentas, chavalote, mentiroso.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, You don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Claro, este había reservado la planta superior. Así que vamos a ir a la planta superior, pero aquí hay cositas. Vamos a llevarnos todo. ¿Qué hay aquí? La cocina. ¿Y aquí hay para coger algo? ¿O que no? Usar llave, no tengo llave.
I don't have the key.
Perdona. Perdonad, pero es que estoy hecho, vamos, una piltrafilla. A ver, ¿por dónde? ¿Eso será la llave, puede ser? Vale, la llave de lo del tabernero. Seguro que hay buenos tesoros. A ver, ¿dónde está el otro escondido? Que no encuentro. ¿He podido forzar la cerradura? ¿He podido forzar? Me ha parecido eso un poco extraño, la verdad.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Le ayudamos a salir de la ciudad. No porque está... Nada, estás dañando a mi gente, así que a la cárcel.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Nada, nada, chavalote. Tú te lo has ganado. Y ahora vamos a hablar con el otro embajador. No quiero ir directamente. Primero quiero saquear al pobre tabernero. Vamos a ver qué había en esos cofres. A ver, por aquí había algún cofre que no podía abrir, creo. Esto es. Eso es. Ahora, todo para mí. Y ahora que hay en el otro lado. La salida de la calle. No sé dónde es. ¿Esto dónde es? Pues tenemos que... Vamos a volver. Vamos a salir de aquí. Y aquí en el campamento ha dejado algo. No, no me ha dejado. A ver, ¿por dónde puedo ir? ¿Por dónde puedo ir? ¿Dónde el puente? Tengo ganas ya, de llegar al nuevo mundo. A ver, Sahin.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Teer Fradee. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going.
Dame.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Vale, nivel 3. A ver. A ver, tengo nuevos. Tengo esto nuevo. No me interesa. ¿Qué más tengo nuevo? Un sombrero nuevo. Tampoco me interesan. No sé. Vamos al personaje. Tenemos un puntito más. Esto lo voy a hacer con el ratón porque es más sencillo. Daño más 20. Trampas. Anillos. Es que en lo de los anillos, hasta que no sepa exactamente bien cómo funciona el tema de la magia... Armas pesadas. Esto, daño más 20. Bueno, voy a ponerme una más aquí. Y luego si eso ya mejoro el arma de fuego. Y nada más, porque aquí no tengo puntos para subir, me parece. En atributos, nada. Falta un nivel más. Y aquí tampoco. Vale. Pues ya lo único que me queda es despedirme de este hombre. Pues sí, ya estamos en lo último ya. Con esto ya, por lo visto, acabamos todo aquí. A no ser que nos mande alguna última misión de despedida o algo similar. Ya hemos terminado por el momento. Vale, vamos a decir adiós. Ahí también tienen puesta con la cuerda. A ver.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir Desarde, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teer on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desarde.
Si ya sabía yo que me iban a mandar algo antes de marchar. Anda, que no me dejan irme tranquilo. A ver, ¿dónde está el mapa? Vale, solo tengo que... Ya estamos ahí en un septiembre. Me pregunto si en algún momento del juego, aparte de poder elegir la gente con la que llevas, les podrás manejar tú o indicarles qué es lo que tienen que hacer. Y este es el Capitán Vasco.
Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nauts. No one else may enter.
Vale, pues ¿pedís permiso para abordar? No, quiero hacer esto
Be back
primero.
soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Vale, pero ¿dónde está la prisión? A ver, un segundo. Vale, ahora eso sí. De acuerdo, pues están allá. Pues como pertenece a los nautas, lo que vamos a tener que hacer es colarnos. Esto es lo que había visto yo antes. Vale, poción de maná. Joder. Qué asco, aquí con una cuerda cortan todos los caminos. Ahí no hay nada, ¿no? Vamos por aquí. Por eso, lo que comentaba antes. Que por ejemplo en el Dragon Age, el último, si no me acuerdo mal, a la gente que venía contigo les podías dar unas pautas de comportamiento en función de la situación en la que se hallasen. Y luego también está la parte en la que tú podías controlarles a ellos. Ir cambiando de personaje en personaje. Bueno, a ver, vamos a hacer un acercamiento. Vale, hay 3. O es que no sé si me quiero liar a tortas con ellos.
You cannot pass. Only the Nauts have access to the prison.
Y si me cambio... Epa, perdón. Y si me cambio la ropa, podría. A ver, si me pongo esto, ¿me dejarían pasar? Vale, parece que sí.
I've seen a few.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Pues libera al contrabandista. A ver. Es que no sé si quiero abrirla. No quiero llevarme a mar con los nautas.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Pero ya han dicho que estaban en un muelle.
It's blocked.
Están en los almacenes detrás de la cárcel. Vale, vamos por aquí. Por aquí hay algo. Exacto, aquí hay algo. Vale. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? Vamos a entrar aquí dentro. La verdad es que me está gustando bastante el juego. Es bastante tradicional.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Vamos a ver.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teer Fradee, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teer Fradee is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Bueno, chicos, ¿qué hacemos? Les detenemos, les entregamos... No sé qué hacer. Yo la verdad es que les creo, pero esto es un juego. Ponerles a hablar con el embajador de la Alianza del Puente. A ver qué dicen
I
esto.
could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Claro, si se quedan aquí y no van a territorio enemigo, con lo cual no serían tomados como espías y no morirían. Y más tesoritos. ¿Ves? Esto no entiendo. Forzas de cerraduras nivel 1. Y sin embargo otras sí que me deja. No acabo de entender yo esto muy bien. Porque a los míos no les puedo mandar que lo hagan, ¿verdad? No, parece ser que no. Pues no acabo de entender muy bien eso. Aquí abajo he mirado. No sé si he mirado aquí abajo. Sí. Vale, pues bueno, nos vamos a ir por arriba. Creo que es por aquí por donde había venido. Vale. Bueno. Lo que sí que voy a hacer es volver a ponerme mi armadura. Esto, la tocha. Vale, perfecto. A ver, el embajador del puerto. Vale, ese está aquí. Vamos a ver. Bueno, por lo menos las calles no son muy grandes. Vamos a meter. De acuerdo, este es el... Lindur, vale.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one.
Bueno, pues poco a poco vamos conociendo todas las facciones. Obviamente nos queda la facción de elfos nativos que hay en la isla. Bueno, este se va a poner de mala leche.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Me he equivocado.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
No, que quiero hablar contigo.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Nah. Esto les voy a decir que...
Alas,
cualquier cosa.
these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going.
Nivel
Farewell,
4.
Excellency.
Vale, esto es interesante porque aquí ya tenemos un atributo. Punto de habilidad y de atributo. Vale, perfecto. Bueno, aquí ya hemos dicho que iba... A ver, esto es más... Tengo que usar el ratón para esto porque con el mando es... Patada fuerte. Aturdir 100%. Es que el aturdir. Nada, voy a pillar el disparo, que de lejos me puede venir bien. Atributos, vale. A ver, fuerza. Aturdir más 20, daño armadura más 10. Agilidad, daño físico más 10. Ya. Precisión. A ver, voluntad y poder mental no me interesa. Vale. Sí, para las armaduras me interesa. Y ahora si vamos al equipo, Bueno, esto luego lo haré. A su debido modo. Le volveré a cambiar de todas formas luego las armaduras. Estamos ya acabando esto. Vale. Mercancía, esto que no lo podíamos hacer. Y vale, pues señores, nos marchamos hacia el nuevo mundo. Ya hemos acabado todo aquí. Creo que como tutorial ha estado bastante bien. O sea, nos ha enseñado bastante a manejar las mecánicas. No controlo muy bien todavía el tema de las facciones. Pero bueno, supongo que poco a poco. Vale, vámonos.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Nos vamos ya. No tengo que despedirme de nadie porque si no me mandan más misiones.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Teer Fradee. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
Que me dejo esto. ¿Dónde está? Vale.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that.
Esto no lo había mirado yo antes,
They're not idiots.
A ver, no.
The beast is awoken! Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
La madre del cordero bendito, ¿qué es eso?
Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Pero, ¿y esto cómo...? Pues si no puedo, no me deja. ¡Ah! Que me aplasta. Toma tiro. Estoy gastando todas las pociones ahora. Muere bellaco. Ahí estamos. Pues es eficaz el rifle, ¿eh? La verdad es que está bien, pero... Joder, más hostias.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
El cristal de memoria te permite restituir los puntos de habilidad, atributos y talentos que hayas usado para usarlos. Vale. ¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer ahora? Esto me parece... A esto no se le puede saquear, ¿no? No parece. Bueno, pues vamos para allá, a ver si terminamos ya con esto de una vez. Lo que tengo que hacer. ¿Y cómo subo yo a bordo de esto? Ah, claro, será el otro barco. Ya pensaba yo que iba a ser alguna historia de... Ahora va a pasar no sé cuánto tiempo hasta que reparemos el barco.
Gentlemen.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Llegamos a tierra, parece.
Charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Urt. Vasco es... Vale, digamos que este es el Ranger. Agilidad y precisión, constitución y fuerza. O sea, Kurt es como yo y Vasco es el técnico, supongo. Pero me hace falta un mago. Confirmar equipo y salir. De acuerdo. Bueno, chicos, pues ya estamos en el nuevo mundo. Bienvenidos a Nueva Selene. Espero que os haya gustado el episodio de hoy y que lo apoyéis dándole un buen like. Personalmente me está gustando bastante el juego, me parece que tiene unas buenas animaciones, el juego es fluido y lo único así como pega le pondría igual un poco el combate, que no sé si mejorará o cómo continuará. Pero sería así en principio mi única pega, pero lo que es el juego en general la verdad es que me está gustando bastante, me está pareciendo bastante entretenido. Y tiene pinta de ser largo, así que preparaos para una buena serie. Con esto me despido hasta el siguiente episodio. Adiós.